And we're back. Literally not 5 seconds later. Alright. Oh, I was gonna comment about, how this first intro section is nothing but a dream. So this is how he remembers Siri, the impulsive young girl. The, what's it called? The grumpy old man for Vesemir, but he's still soft on the inside. And Yennefer is, well, Yennefer. Better not
Better
happen there.
not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course, I'm going to do this because I haven't played in quite a while.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh no, I forgot how to climb a ladder. Interesting that it let me loot those crates under there even though I'm in a dream. Um, Pressing space. Oh, I was stuck in Witcher mode, that's why.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Oh, shoot.
Siri, cut it out.
Yeah. We'll get to talking about monsters once we see our first ones. For now, it's just memories. Well, I don't think these are memories. Actually, I think this is a dream. This is like his premonition.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Yeah. Siri, he knows Siri is incredibly smart, and so he dreams that she is knowledgeable about these things, which, admittedly, she turns out to be, yes, because she was paying attention.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Of course.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Of course, Siri gets put on the dummy because Vesemir doesn't want her hurt or injured or anything bad happen to her, and so Geralt knows this, so he dreams it. And well, let's begin the combat tutorial.
Should work on the
Do
basics.
need to know that.
Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Right. Let's see if I remember this. So I have played before. I do have a video of me fighting the hardest boss in the game. On Death March difficulty, actually. And I did start a New Game Plus playthrough after that one. But I never actually got around to finishing it.
Quick
Right,
counts.
target
1, 2,
lock.
3.
Slice your jugular.
Come on, at them. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got.
Alright, I remember now. I'm getting it. 3 hits.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Oh, I just tried to block. Okay, yeah, that. Okay, space is roll. Got it. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. Getting the hang of it. It's all coming back slowly.
Parry. Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
Yeah. Q is the sign, isn't it? Fairly sure.
Harry, I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte.
Advice. The advice Vesemir is giving is advice that he's given to himself, actually. Because, you know, Vesemir taught all of the witches at Kaer Morhen.
I'm too old for this shit.
Slice your jugular. And one.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
You know, one of the things I never really understood is the, yeah, Q is the sign. Is Ciri's supposed to be over there practicing, but at the same time she's also supposed to be
Now
watching
watch carefully to
us
see
fight.
why. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see what fast igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on.
Oh. Well, why can I not scroll? It wants me to use the menu for it. Okay.
Stop. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this.
There we go, Axie. Use the scroll wheel this time.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I want.
I do love the Erden sign. It does
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
training bomb. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a way to bring those out of the tutorial. Not that they do anything. Okay.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Do a bit more. Oop, that's I have the wrong Quen sign equipped.
Who's next?
Where's Quen? There it is. I keep forgetting that right click is block. I keep trying to use Q for some reason. Because I think my previous playthrough I had like all the mutations for Quen. And one of them lets you heal whenever you have it active. Or like if you get hit while it's active. And I think that's been hitting up my muscle memory.
showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
And now comes the premonition.
What the?
If you notice, the snowflakes are falling already. From the white frost, or the white rays or whatever, the wild hunt.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Of course, his premonition is wrong. They don't want to kill her. They want to take her, keep her alive. They want her to work with them. But his premonition does let her know that she's in danger.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
So, here we get an interesting choice. We can either tell Vesemir what we saw, or just brush him off. And as it stands, I think if, this was actually something that happened, I believe that he would tell him. Because, he's been through everything. He knows of Ciri. He helped raise her. And I believe he would tell him.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something?
Mm-hmm.
True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Of course, if you remember the intro cinematic after I pressed a new game, that is exactly who was killing everybody. Or, who was running away and killed the guy with the skull. Which I will find. I'll go out and find it. Or attempt to. If I can remember. Anyways, I'm going to have to stop the recording here again. Come back in shortly.